Gladius, take two. Session 2. Take 3, really. Session 2. We are back in Area 1. I game overed. I don't know what I lost in that time. Let's go find out. I think one of the problems is that I'm level 4 or 5 and I couldn't beat the, I mean, maybe I can beat those random guys. I kind of want to go try again. A little bit of plot happened. I don't know how to cause a random battle. It sounded like if I go off the roads, it's more likely. Apparently the random battle that I get engaged in is a plot one, or a side quest one at least. Well, I'll just go back to where I was jumped, whatever. Seemed pretty far away, but I guess that doesn't mean anything in the grand scheme of things. That's the only random battle I've encountered. I have no idea. They're really hyping up the danger of being outside, but I mean, yeah, I game over, but like, they will not engage me. Maybe I had to talk to you. I've traveled the world. What an immersive landscape this is, and gorgeous too. Breathtaking. Look at that dirt, you can almost tell it's dirt. I've been randomly engaged. I don't think this is the one though. Yeah, I'm level 4. That's not on point with where we want to be, I don't feel like. Leveling up again is going to take a while though. This is just bandits. They're stronger than me, but not that much, so we gotta be alright, probably, maybe.
Blasted Imperial.
They're not Imperials, they're... well, whatever, man. Whatever, man. But I was just getting started. This damn game, it game me over in a random battle out here where the stakes are high and very exciting.
Not bad.
Turbo mode, please. Almost forgot my turbo mode cheat.
Blasted Imperial.
Of course, that makes the QT a little harder, but what are you gonna do?
I've got you covered, friend.
It's the price you pay, I guess. Looks like I don't have the skills that I set. What? I need him to run away now. He's gonna end up dead. Wonder if that's... I was wondering about this. Is he permanently gone? I want to find out, kinda. I'll just reload if he is. I mean, whatever. Who wants permadeath in their RPG anyway? Ain't nobody asked for that. Hello. He seems like an important character. I suspect that he is not dead. God, you need to hit your targets, please. Now, she dies, we game over because, you know, whatever. It's just what they think we should have happen. But...
Must concentrate now.
I hate it. I hate that we can't see her from here. God. Game over anyway. Fine, whatever. They have attacks that hit for 80 when they feel like it. That can't be blocked. I guess we just don't want to be around in the outside without leveling up another whole time. That's not even the battle I was looking for. When my fellas decided to miss, the game was over. The cool thing about this game is it gives me time to get on Twitter and argue about Elden Ring with people whose design just appeal completely inverted from my own while I play it, and I'm still as good as I would be if I were focusing fully on Gladius, because there's a lot of this. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna turn on auto QTE again. It makes it harder unless turbo mode's on. Turbo mode probably shouldn't be on, but that's okay. I don't care. We're doing it. Nice, you're up late. 4:45. Do you have any tips for Gladius? If it's your favorite PS2 game, you must know the ropes. I won this tournament already. I guess we can come in here and try and do this. Stand on top of the hill. No, I don't. They told me once, and I've never figured it out. I need to get her combo skills back on. It looks like it was taken from me when I game overed. Tell me about it, Usus. I'm on Twitter arguing that Dark Souls never needed to restrict weapons by stats. Got the hot takes. It's making some people angry. We need to get on top of this rock right there. Do you know if there's a way to permanently do this?
Let the hunt begin.
Fight for the king, His Highness Orin II.
I feel like Elden Ring did solve like half of the Dark Souls things. The things that people have been saying were the greatest game design decisions of all time for years have been completely removed, partially in that game. And they're just rolling with that. They're pretending they never said any of that stuff was good, like corpse runs. Barely a thing. But there's still, oh, you can't equip this new weapon because you have 15 dex and it needs 18. That's still a thing. And I hate that. I don't feel like that needs to be a thing. You could just make my damage bad, whatever. It scales off dex. It's already got that. You don't need to make it so I can't even use it. I hate that. I can't even try it out is the problem. Like, so I can't figure out what weapons are good because I only have the one that I have, and that's it. Anyway, Elden Ring is so popular that there's a ton of nerds going after anyone who has anything to say about it. I'm not even having a bad time with it, but as usual, Dark Souls fans and me don't get along. I'm waiting for one of them to say I'm bad at the game so I can send them my I beat Ornstein and Smo ×2 at the same time video. I can't figure out turn rotation. Nope, doesn't work. No, that's interesting. You can see the whole menu. I didn't know that. I mean, that just shows you this. I've always scrolled through it like a dope. I mean, why don't they just show you the whole menu all the time? Well, whatever, it's here. You can see all your skills, that's fine. I'll take that. I don't see turn order anywhere. Oh, well, something was up there for a second. What was that? It's L2. That's useful. I was having a hard time figuring out what the hell the order is. So we have turbo mode on and auto QTEs enabled. The QTEs do like a 50-50 job. Right now the discourse is such that they're so used to arguing with people who've never played that kind of game before, because Elden Ring is so much more popular than those Dark Souls games, that they just assume that no one knows what they're talking about. and they will throw all criticism out the window. And they're very enamored with their game. I wish I had that kind of passion for any game. Like, they're really into it. I think it's kind of boring, but it's all right. It's just Dark Souls 4 to me. Like, whatever. It's the same game again, so it's kind of hard for me to really care about it. It's pretty good, but Dark Souls 3 was pretty good, and I only played it 1.5 times. It's definitely the best one so far, but it's so samey. It's pretty. I'm just kind of tired of the systems that they keep reusing. I've only played Bubsy 3D under duress. They get author blues. Yeah, I know about the speed of turns. That's a standard tactics thing. I don't understand the... a couple of things here, but... yeah, I don't know how much information you want me to spoil, but I usually stick to talking about the mechanics. And mechanically, I can say that there's probably like 15 things that I really hate about all of the Souls games, and they've removed about 8 of them. And they've toned down 3 more of them, so there's still 4 or 5 that are really, why do you still do this? But then there, and those are what I'm complaining about on Twitter, but then there's a whole bunch of stuff that's just gone, that should never have existed. What are we doing here? We are doing hot spots. We stand on a board. Hot spots. That's the gladiator thing. We're gonna stand on some pallets for points. That's gladiators. That's what we do in the arena. With a dog as a combatant, we just stand on pallets.
You cannot defeat me.
Yeah, there are people complaining it's too easy.
They don't stand a chance.
You don't want to get involved in the
These hot spots don't look very hot.
difficulty dispute on that game. You'll never get out. You'll never escape. They'll never shut up.
Here I come.
I think we lost. I think we just default lose this. I can't get him off the hotspot. He lives here now on the pallet, and I'm losing points as this goes. Like, he started on. I'm gonna restart. It's already been 40 seconds out of the 3 minutes. That's like the first quarter is up. I have 0. They have 2. Maybe we can maybe we could be closer to the spot. I don't know. They don't clearly label where they're at or anything. I mean, for $60, I always feel like that's an extremely high price. But you definitely get a lot of content in that game for that. My partner's big on accessibility. She would never play a game like that, and it's, you know, they would tell her to fuck off. Like, that's the kind of that's how they would end that discourse. It'd be like, good. That's what they would say instead of trying to get her to play it. And there's a reason why she won't play it, which she'll play Breath of the Wild, which is, you know what? The difficulty in that isn't that much lower than it is in Elder Scrolls, if I'm being honest. It's just more approachable. It's visually obvious what's going on. It has UI.
Let the hunts begin.
Prom always has a problem with UI.
Fight for the king, his highness Orin the Second.
15. That's lame. Author Blues was trying to start a thread, and he did get a couple big names of people who were provably veterans at that series who wanted accessibility, because usually you see the opposite. This sucks. I hate the hotspots. What is this? How am I losing just by default in this? This sucks. I need faster units to even compete. This is terrible. I'm gonna end with like 3 points. They all have 5, 7. It's over. God, how do you even get up there? She's on a mountain. I actually don't hate this game at all. Like, it's pretty neat. It's just slower than it should be. This is on turbo, right? Like, it's just got a lot of wasted time. And then there's this. It's kind of unfair. It's a little grindier than it should be. I feel like they should have made this game over twice as fast. Yeah. Game length doesn't equal quality ever. And you know, that's on point with some of the Elden Ring discussion. I feel like it's longer than it should be. I don't really want a 120-hour Dark Souls game. I'm running into the same problem here with length. I can't get anything done because I can't figure out where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna try this one instead. Yeah, I can't think of a 120-hour game that I enjoy. Like, that's usually like, oh my god, end. I'm about 20 hours into Elden Ring and I'm already burned out on it. I'm trying to keep with it because it's interesting. But every time I do an area, I have to quit. It's just like 5 hours of that is more than I could stand. Maybe I should try a different build. There's people who are speedrunning it in a couple hours already. I don't know if Elden Ring even has New Game Plus. I don't think it does. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but I haven't heard anybody mention it.
You cannot defeat me.
We'll pass.
Here I come.
I never really got into New Game Plus on any of those. I don't understand that either. I don't think I ever did it, not on a single one of them. I tried it like a little bit on maybe Dark Souls 1 and was like, we're racing for damage here, that's what we're doing, okay. Yeah, I mean, I've played games for 100 hours, but like, a campaign, games I've played for that long are usually roguelikes that I have beaten 1,000 times.
I'm coming for you.
The longest game I can think of, aside from like a retro RPG, is like Witcher 1, which was definitely longer than it should have been. That game sucked. That game was dreadful. We're having a damage contest here. This is a little bit more winnable for me. Because I can produce results like that. I love the golf clapping audience.
No!
What game is that, Monster Hunter? Or Guilty Gear? I feel like that makes sense. I've played Mountain Blade 2 for 103 hours.
I'll show you what I can do.
I'm sure there's a community
I'll show you
for
what I can
PvP and Elden Ring. I keep saying Elden Scrolls just because it sounds like that. You know, they shouldn't have gone with that. In my head, I always want to say Elder. I haven't been invaded a single time, which again, that's good. Invasions were boring, but I think you have to opt in. And I've seen some of the overpowered stuff some of the PvPers are doing. I'm sure there's people who are doing it. But I wouldn't say it's a competitive game in that regard. I would say it's mostly a single player experience, more than ever before. And as far as single player games go, FTL and Isaac are my tops. And I don't feel like those are the same category of game. I suppose I played Skyrim for a couple hundred hours. Begrudgingly. I think Skyrim is a good example of a game that should be over in 20 hours, but takes 100. Yeah. Civ is a competitive game for sure. A lot of my time in that is multiplayer. Opting into invasions is a great idea. I never really felt like invasions made any damn sense. I really got into Monster Train. I wanted to be good at it. I felt like I was bad at it. I wanted to fix it. But I don't think I'm great at it. Still, I think I'm okay. I think I understand the concept. I don't think I'm professional at it or anything. I don't know why my Viking man is the fastest guy. I guess he's got no armor, big axe. He's faster than these two. Initiative is speed, so she's also, and she's decked out in plate mail. These two, maybe they're just because they're heroes, they're just faster. I don't know. I don't think I can win this. I might need to hire a, like, scout or something to run up there and stand on the point. Well, forcing PvP on people in the other games is something they super would have defended to the death. And it's pretty much gone now. And they just pretend it was never there. Like, you can't have it both ways, right? Either it was good or it wasn't. It's gone now. So apparently it wasn't. That's what we're rolling with these days. Finally. Finally, the community that argued with me about it agrees. When I did PvP, it was just to be mean to people, and I don't feel like that added anything to the game at all. In a game where you can permanently lose your income for leveling up and not make progress at all because some guy's in the way with a min-maxed gear. There's a Yeti standing on the point. I think I give up on this one over here. It's not happening. I don't know. He's getting a spear thrower hitting him in the back, so maybe. Oh my god, I
In the
can't
name
stand
of King
the fact that
Orin.
there's not a pause menu still. It's so stupid. I don't get it at all. Let's do the one on the left is going to be better for me. A game with it still has pretty poor UI. And it's very important in that game, honestly, to be able to get the item you want mid-combat. So I feel like it's pretentious as hell to say that it doesn't belong in that game. Unless you actually are online, and you can just disable it or whatever, then you can disable the actual pause in that case. Once you're connected to somebody, that makes sense. But to just default it off doesn't make any sense at all. Sorry if it ruins the immersion or whatever. Are we losing here? I think we are. Because this team is getting a ton of points. I think they're going to lose those points, though. We might pull this off. We are losing by 5. No, they have 2 teammates. I think one of them's the Yeti and one of them's a Barbarian. This team is the Hotspot Master. They're so good at standing on pallets. You definitely have a lot of items in those games that you can't do anything with, as a rule.
For Nordog!
If I could kill their team, they would lose, I think, yeah. That's a very band-aid sort of solution, being able to open a box and shove everything into it. You can. Come on, get rid of him. Oh my god, we lose. We lose by default. Holy shit. Like, there's not enough time. Like, I hate this. What do you do? I was on that box instantly and it wasn't good enough because they got both of them. I lost to RNG. Let's try again. I think that's the strategy, though. Yeah, I have been buying from the store. This game has a really mean start. That's what I think. It's just moving too slow. It needs to give me some breaks here. Everything should be done faster in this. I'm serious. I would like a mod for any Dark Souls game I play in the future to just give me a list of types of items to just turn off. I don't even want to see them. I don't want to pick them up. I don't want that light blinking in the distance. I don't want them to exist in my game. Just let me disable bows. I don't want to see them. Pretend they're not there. That's what I want. I think my game would be enhanced by not picking up loot that I don't care about and having to deal with it in my inventory all the time. I'm never going to have the dex to use the pikes. So don't give it to me. I don't want them. I don't want to sort my inventory. I don't want to pick them up and feel bad about not being able to use it. Not even allowed to swing it because my stats are too low. Elden Ring being an open world game, it's got a billion, you know, consumable things that you find everywhere, as they all do. Crafting items. I don't want those either. I don't craft. Is it on turbo? I can't tell. No. What's that bear doing? I've got a ton of money. That's one thing I got going for me in this game right now. I just have a trash load of money. An NPC just handed me a +8 sword for a quest. My current sword is +3. That's the best I could do so far in Elden Ring. So I'm like, maybe I do want to, maybe I shall level Dex, actually. Thanks. Maybe I will do that, because I can't even figure out how to get the basics upgraded. Is that how they handle multiplayer? They care about your weapon stat and nothing else? They used to care about your soul level. I don't use co-op for help. But I do help people in co-op, sorta, sometimes. I'm not convinced that co-op is working very well for me in that game. I like to be the cooperator, but so far I haven't had much luck. Maybe co-op friend is giving the bosses too much health or something. It feels like every time I do it, we're struggling a lot. And then when I solo the boss, I'm not struggling at all. It feels harder. I can't possibly get rid of you, huh? Like, you're just immortal up there. Sucks. Am I at least winning this time? I think I am barely winning because the teams got split this time. I jumped on one turn faster. Pallet defended. The clapping animation rules. Where can I go to get some good XP? I think I did this a little bit, and then I game overed before saving. I did win 2 of these. What the? I think they've overtuned co-op. I think that it actually makes it harder. It splits the aggro a bit. Like, mechanically it's easier, but the boss stats go up so much that you're gonna need to summon somebody who's good enough to win by themselves, really, to make up for the... I think they just gave them, like, a huge chunk of HP. I haven't had any success with it, and I think that's why. I think they boost the HP and defense of the boss when you co-op summon. And, they always have done that. But this time, I think they've gone too far. And they've made it almost worthless for you. To the point where you're better off not doing it. And that's generally, co-op has always been to me the way to solve a fight you can't deal with. You can get a friend to come help you out. I'm a big fan of co-op in those games. Yeah, that's my fault. I can turn them around. It doesn't really matter the direction too much. Well, you know, like I said, I've beaten just about every boss I've dealt with so far. In 20 hours, I've probably killed like 15. And one of them was a major boss, only one major boss so far, just because I haven't found the other ones, I feel like. And when I've tried to co-op, I don't think I've succeeded a single time. Not once have I won a co-op battle with anyone. I've done my best, but I feel like I've let my team down every time. It's as though they give the boss 1,000 health when I join, or something like that, and I hit for 50, right? So I need to make up 1,000 damage before I even am contributing, is how I view that. Yetis are very tough, apparently. We're losing. I think I was level 5 when I game overed. I think I lost a lot of progress. I couldn't remember how much I lost, but as I see this and struggle with it, I think I did lose a whole level. Color bars on the sides are the audience's favor. We get little bonuses if they're impressed with us.
Survive this if you can.
I haven't seen any mages yet. I bet mages are really easy. It seems like the kind of game where range is king. I haven't even tried it at all yet. I'm just guessing, based on what I've seen, that that's the good stuff. I have seen that there's a mistake, and you know, there always is on release of these games, that makes a PvP weapon absurd. Like it's supposed to hit for 1.5 plus or something, and it hits for like, it scales off the wrong thing. You end up hitting instant death on enemies, and it's a spell. Seen that. I think she's going to lose. I was depending on her defense to beat this, and with her dying, that's it. Let's try this. It feels different than before. I mostly think that co-op in Dark Souls has been tremendous and good. I don't like the invasions at all, but I think the co-op has been solid. So I'm sad to see that they changed it at all. I think the scaling is wrong. I think they did something to it that's not right.
Fight for the king, His Highness Orin II.
Uh-huh. Anyway, here's some Yetis with a stick in each hand. We're going all range on them this time. See if that works. My protagonist there, she is very dodgy. she has a magical boost that gives her the ability to evade. So with that, maybe she can tank those two. Hopefully this Yeti will go after her instead of us over on the left. This battle's going way better. We are at a Coliseum. It's just a little icy, that's all. It's full of Yetis. We see the Yeti arena. Okay, well, she did not dodge that. That hurt so much. Wonder how long Empower lasts.
It's time to battle.
Evade, please. Oh, we lose. Probably. It's gonna be rough. Dog enemies are hard to hit. I don't hate them, but if you're not using a shield, they're gonna be lousy. I don't know what our strike damage is like. It's good enough. We can finish this up. They're not meant for this. Misclick. Fighting dogs requires you to really understand the animations of your weapon. You can swing over them. One thing they added is just a dedicated jump button, and you can use that yourself to jump over enemy attacks, so I feel like it's fair that they also can evade by height. But I can understand why that's a pain. Also dogs. I didn't even know what turtles drop. I haven't gone after a single one. For 1 accuracy, you get 6 defense. It's hard to justify not doing that. Why can't you use this? You're just not the proper class for it. She's Earth. I need to get Earth shields, so this is useless here. I believe he has a furred hat. Of wind on. $16 HP for 1 accuracy. I'm thinking about doing that, because I only care about accuracy on them, really. Oh well, you can have this. At least you'll get affinity from it. Sure, whatever. Let's do our skills. I have an idea of what skills I want to do now, pretty clearly. This guy wants break defense. He's not there yet. I wish I could have the skill points back for these. I wish I could unlearn them. But live and learn, I guess. I want her to get other things. Blinding attack doesn't work at all. It sucks so much. She probably should have an affinity attack. I have her on Earth at the moment, so I might keep her that way. I wonder if she gains affinity while dodging. No, she should really get the off balance over here. Your element is wind. You're on Earth, you can't do anything else yet. Okay. Now, does that give me what I need to beat the Yetis on part 2? I don't think so. I feel like the enemies in Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 had less health, maybe. I don't know why. It feels so much worse to be a summony in Elden Ring. That might be why. Because they just have already got too much health. They just all are very, very strong in the health department, maybe. That's why. I don't know. I see crates on the battlefield. What are they used for? Standing on. put in the thing. I think she's a little faster than before. We want to be up top here if we can get there in time. Running attack. Ah, shit.
I'll show you what I can do.
I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. Maybe, but they're pretty rough. Depends on if she feels like dodging. Heavy claw. She does not feel like dodging. Just takes 80 damage. It's fine. Love to see it. Can my champion here win this? Probably not, but we have bear form. Oh, the Yetis are so busted. Maybe I should recruit one. Oh, this sucks. Those are the worst. I never get those. It seems like they just are out of range for me. This kind of attacks. He's gonna win with 1 health, isn't he? Oh, he's wasting his time on a buff. This is my chance? No, he's getting his attack too. He gets both? Huh. That's as good as we're gonna get. We're not gonna beat the next phase, obviously. It's a one-on-one, for one thing. That was good enough, though. I guess we'll get out of here. I'm gonna save this time. What the hell does rest do? Actually, just changes the time of day. That's it. What? Huh? Okay, I don't know where to go now. We're trying to beat every arena. Like, it's a very thorough game. You have to win everywhere. I'm feeling like I'm not going to get out of Area 1 even today if I don't really get moving on it. I don't really understand how to do that better. We've been engaged by another random battle. Been attacked by dogs.
yourself for the might of a barbarian.
The random battle is a permanent game over if I fail. So they're nasty. Yeah, I don't know why they even exist. They don't seem to be a part of it at all. But they're here. Here they are. Can't argue that they're not, because they are. Long throw 3 generally is better than combo 2. I might have made a mistake by giving both to somebody. I think it builds more affinity. That might be the advantage. I'm sure that I don't need to min-max to win this game. So it's whatever. Leveled up a skill that might be a bit redundant. That's not ideal, though. I gotta be careful, because even though we're handily winning, I can be wiped out completely if I don't carefully win this fight. I can just game over because the dog bit me too many times, so gotta watch out. Let's back up and get throwing. I need my hero to dodge. He needs to stop failing that and actually evade the enemy, or we're screwed. And of course they both gang up on her. They just don't stop it. They get so many turns too. That'll help. She can retreat now. Maybe. Possibly. I think I'm gonna stand in front of her so that they can't kill her. They're never gonna get him, so whatever. Mad choker.
I'll show you what I can do.
Range is always good in tactics games. That's a common staple, yeah.
Here I come.
The spells are undodgeable, so those are good too. Defense is able to evade everything. I think that tanking is a little stronger than it usually is, because defense and endurance are both on the same stat. Okay, well that was good. That's worth a ton of XP. Anyway, we won. We got an item. I'm level 5 now. I think I might have been close though. Like I said, I think I was pretty close to it before. How the hell do I get the random battle that gives me the quest I'm looking for? I feel like it might. It depends on what tactics game you're talking about, honestly. Hold on, we're loading. Attack range up. Move to attack range. For him could be good. Yeah, but I can't do the Towns tourneys. That's the problem. They're restricted for some reason. Nonsensibly, they are just like, no, you don't have enough level 4s with you, can't do it. No, you don't have any beast with you, you gotta get out. I can't finish most of them. And there's so many. This one gives you water. Nobody's water. Well, I'll hold on to that for later. Thought I had an item that was called Mad something, and I don't see it. What the hell was that? Oh. Like, this is a town that's not done. It's barely even half done, and I wish it was done. I wish they would just let me do the things. What we got here? One damage. You, on the other hand, can certainly use that. Losing 3 accuracy for it, though. The damage is substantial. Whatever, sure. Do you have any earth shields? Yeah. Accuracy down by 1, defense up by 6. Buying extra shields just in case we get to the point where it breaks. Speed up for wearing this? Probably really a good idea. There's not much to do for it here. You need an air armor set. Okay. Let's see what's going on with the arena here. Yeah, see, I'm not allowed to do this because I need badges. I don't even know where you get those from. I've gotten a couple. I'm not allowed to do this one because I'm not golden on tier. So we're left not being able to finish these. Just legit have to leave no matter what. Can't get them. They just don't let me. And therefore I can't do the tournament. Because they just won't let me. So we have to leave town. As much as I would like to finish this. We gotta go somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know where to get it. It's blinking. Because I don't have it. We're still looking for the million things here. I gotta do all these. I'm looking for a random battle that does a side quest for this town that I lost trying to complete. This is not it either, I don't think. I don't know how to get that one to proc again. These random battles seem to have some kind of value to them though, at least, so... Here comes the dogs. What's a good place to get XP, I think, is a question that I have. I would like to level up a bunch. Really just start crushing things. That would be nice. I had a troublesome time getting money, but that is solved. I sold some gear. Figured that out more or less. Now it is time to get some skills and just go win. This seems like a dangerous battle. These two definitely need to get affinity attacks. Ah, these guys are so tanky. I can't get any strong hits going either. The best we can do is 12. I'm looking for 70, not 12. It's bad news. We're gonna lose at this rate. She can't tank them all day. We're gonna fail to the dogs. I'm not sure that he can beat the bear either. He's soloing that. I think he's winning, at least, over there, so... It's 2 against 3 on the... No, he might lose. It's 2 against 3 over here. No, we lost. I guess we can just leave the random battle whenever we want. Which makes it way less dangerous, right? There was no winning that one. Those dogs were unkillable. They were just werewolves. They were just incredible. Better than gladiators, those dogs. 4 of them. I haven't done a single thing here. There was some reason why. It's not that I haven't come here. Maybe if I ask him about the lady who's missing. Nope. I did this. This was lost. I had this saved. Okay. I'm getting back on things that had been accomplished that have been taken away.
Careful, Ursula. We're fighting.
I definitely did this.
Die! Die!
This was really easy. These barbarians are fragile as fragile goods. Rage.
Anger rising.
That extra move is cool. It's a really good accessory. Jeez. Turbo clap.
Nordog!
In the name of King Orin.
He's doing good.
Nordog!
Okay, well, no, he's not. Never mind. He just got smoked. Jeez.
Anger rising!
Voice actors are the most likely to have fun on the game dev team. I would say. The least likely to have to work too much. Into the crunch time, that is. They still work a lot.
I'm done for!
Oh shit. I think I failed. I don't know how I lost this one. I had no trouble before. I guess they just did better damage than the last time I tried this. I get like 5 turns in a row. Like, ugh. Lame. It's so lame. Get out of here. Combo attack is not holding up on the archers. It seems good, but long range throw 3 is better. Hope I didn't make a mistake with skill selection, because it's kind of a permanent mistake.
Berserkers will fight fiercely! Berserkers will fight fiercely!
Let's split them up this time so they can't focus us down like that.
For Nordog!
This looks better. I would say that it hasn't gone anywhere, but maybe soon.
I'm done.
Our numbers have gone up. There will be a point where I'm so high level that I can just recruit good units, right? Like, I can't currently get high level units just with money because they won't join my low level guild. But someday, theoretically, confusion is upon us. I'm still kind of recovering from the game over that I got at a bad time last time. My progress was shut off a little bit by that. What we can't stand there because there's a corpse, I guess. I think that's strange, right? The corpse is still in the battle, so we're not allowed to move there. Why is it still there? Why do we have to wait a turn for that? They changed that rule in King of the Hill where the corpse being there is a big problem. Yeah, I know about that. The R button. And her being in my way.
That was not so tough. Berserkers are not as dangerous as you made me believe.
They're wild and unpredictable. Still, we must be cautious every time we face them.
Thank you, Erlen. You are long-winded as usual.
Ugh. Ugh. Level 5. Yeah, I definitely saw this scene before. Teams 2 versus 3. These two will hold the fort down, I think. They do good work now. I'm interested in any option I have to accelerate the game. There's a cheat that turns on turbo mode that I know about. I would like more of that.
Survive
The
this.
cheat is temporary, unfortunately. Just gonna wait here for them to move in a little bit more.
Here I come. Good hold!
We're gaining affinity for that stuff. Great, he's surrounded. Shouldn't have let that happen. The one that's enraged is way more dangerous. Uh-oh.
I'll show you what I can do.
Equalize a little bit. If that misses, I don't care about root. This might be the end of him. So much damage. It'll be a one-on-one situation, I think. I think she'll win this. Yeah, my problem with that cheat is that it expires.
Survive this if
Do you think the Konami code works? Oh shit! Couldn't dodge the elemental attack, of course, so that's not good. Well, if her defense is on point, she'll win, but I don't know. That's a lot to ask for, I think. No, defense is lousy sometimes. I need more evasion. I can't win this one anyway, so like, nothing doing. We did so many. It's a PS2 game. Can you Game Shark that? I don't know. I'm not emulating it. Is there even a Game Shark for PS2? I literally don't know. I bet that there is. I don't know anything about that. I missed this generation of consoles. Oh, the Berserkers definitely have the advantage for speed. I've learned that I need to get my ass out there, not surrounded quickly. They're just gonna throw axes at us if I sit here.
Let the hunts begin.
Our defense is paying off this time.
In the name of King Orin. For Nordog.
Fuck Burning Bear. Nice. Well, we're gonna win this one. It's already over. Wish we could just speed up the clock even more. It's finished. Despite all that armor and all that, he still cannot really do the air elemental attack very often. Secret cat stealthing in at night.
Once again, sister, you've revealed your powers to the enemy.
But it helped us win the battle, brother. How can that be wrong?
Just pray the witches do not notice your handiwork.
I will be more careful, but I will not let us lose a fight that I know my powers could help win.
He's upset that she's using wizardry because, plot. Something the witches would like to capture her, and if they find out who she is, they will know who to go after. Or do you mean why Cat almost killed? They always done that. I don't know if I'll finish this game. I'm just not making enough progress in it. It's just way too cumbersome. What do you have to her for? What the?
For Nordog!
I think if I can't clear Area 1, I'll give up on this quest. Like, if I can't get it done today, in a couple of hours here, like, if I feel like I haven't made any progress at all still, this game is just impossible to beat. It just takes, like, 100 hours. Like, it's just unbelievably long. Like, how come nothing is done yet? Let's move it. Come on, game. Yeah, I'm still in Area 1, in terms of a fourth of the game. World 1. It just won't finish. It won't let me through. It has like 100 battles involved. I'll have to be one. And I've done like 60 of them. And I'm having a lot of trouble getting the last 40 done. They're restricted, and they're very hard also. We're really pulling teeth to win these.
Time to battle.
I think, the game is alright, but it's just not interesting enough to stick with if it's gonna be this slow. They literally could do like triple speed here and it would still be about right on the pace. It's just way too much. They're asking for way too much here. How many bears must I slay before my father will allow me to move on to the next zone? Oh, you can't move there? Really? Well, that's not good. Erlen died to a bear. I mean, we've already put in 2 more hours into this, and I feel like I've only recovered from what I had lost. Monument destruction. It's been so long since I've felt like I could even recruit a new person. I'm just stuck big time. Thanks for the sub. I don't know why it's muted, but I appreciate it. I probably will give it just a little bit more time, and if something doesn't start cruising right now, we'll throw it in on Gladius. I put it in 10 hours, you know. That's half a game, right? Normal game. It's not some open world slog time play, but this game wants that, I think. So
You cannot defeat me.
we got other games to play. We'll just move on. I don't feel like people are interested in this one either. Really, not much.
I shall not be defeated.
I actually think it's a pretty good game. It's just too slow. It's got a core problem with the speed of everything. It's just not good enough on the acceleration of everything. If this were Tactics Ogre, for example, I would already be on chapter 2. The mechanics are there. Ugh, 5 damage. The enemies are getting tankier rather than easier to deal with my new damage. She's trying to run past me so she can go to the shrine and destroy it.
Rage is failing.
It's time to battle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the gameplay. Obviously, I have turbo mode on, though. That says something by itself. I have turbo mode on, and I turned off the QTEs, so I have reduced the maximum damage that I can do by doing those 2 things. In the name of playing faster, I've reduced my output for damage. Eat this, I guess.
In the name of King Orin.
I'm probably hitting hour 10 right now. I game over twice. One of those cost me a little bit of time, but not much. I'm pretty good at saving all the time, you know. I've played retro games before. It's not my first rodeo. That's part of what makes the Dark Souls Twitter discussion so obnoxious. Because people don't know how much time I've spent on those games. It's like 600 hours. Those opinions that I have didn't just come out of nowhere. They're not going to convince me otherwise just by talking to me with tweets.
Taste Nordark iron.
But yeah, I've been playing this for a while now, and I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. Not fast enough. I'm sure that I could, eventually. It doesn't seem like a game with a fail state. You can lock yourself into bad skills, but That's not a huge deal, I don't think. I think you could just level up enough to get around all of the challenge of the regular enemies. I don't like it when games are super hyped. They never live up to it. 0? It's because he's air, he takes 0? I wonder if magic actually isn't that great then. There's like 1 million people playing Elden Ring concurrently on Steam right now. And I don't think it's that good. Like, I like it, but like, it's not that good. I wouldn't say it's living up to the hype at all. It feels like Dark Souls, but now you have to travel more. That's what it feels like. It feels like a modern Dark Souls. I like Dark Souls, okay. It's like an 8 out of 10 for me, and if you're just wanting to assign a number to it, like, it's alright. It's just traveling a bunch, which doesn't add anything to it, in my opinion. There's a bunch of weird, weak enemies on the field. And a bunch of crafting and stuff. Open world stuff. I don't like open world stuff that much. To me, I'd rather just have a smaller Dark Souls game with the same stuff they're putting in there. So to me, I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's alright. I don't know why 1 million people are playing it. I'm surprised that it's that popular. It is a Dark Souls game, like, through and through. It is absolutely just Dark Souls again. Unquestionably. In almost every way, it is. So, those games have never been that popular, so I don't know why this one is. It's wildly popular. It's going to be the most popular game we've seen in a while. FromSoft is actually working on Armored Core right now, which I'm probably more excited about.
For Nordog!
I haven't found anything interesting that required open world stuff. I mean, when you say discover, what do you mean by that? All I've discovered are other zones. I mean, it feels a lot like Dark Souls 1 with the open. It feels about that open to me. You always have 3 or 4 choices. I guess you have technically got more, but it feels that way. It doesn't feel like I have, like, a whole wide world to just do whatever I want in. I honestly feel like I have 3 or 4 paths to choose from right now, and that's how I felt most of the time. One of them was definitely over-tuned for me. I went there anyway because I have experience with the game, and going there I can tell that I'm not supposed to be there. But I'm sure the other 2 were fine. The thing with open world games is that when you go down the easy mode late, it's so easy that it's almost free. That's what you pay the price for having that much freedom. Balance is very hard, and I think Elden Ring's problem with balance is a real one. I went to a castle that I should have gone to first. I went there second, and there was nothing in there that could hurt me. Absolutely nothing. And it felt like I was wearing Havel's armor, but I was almost naked. I was just immune to them. They couldn't do anything. We have 2 out of 8 trophies for this area. I think I'm gonna call it on Gladius. I don't think enough people are interested in seeing the end of it, including me. It's taking too long. It seems like it's not gonna be... I read that this was gonna take like 30 hours, right? It's gonna take like 50. I don't think that that's true at all. Time to beat. I don't really trust this site, but you know. It says 30 hours for this, 70 hours for the main and extras, 200 hours for completionists. I've already put in like 12 hours here. 2 hours and then restarted, I'm 10 in. I'm like, I'm still in Zone 1. I don't think it's going to get any faster. I feel like this playthrough is going to take 40. Genuinely don't see how you could do it faster than that. I'm playing it on Turbo, and I'm still taking that long. I still have to play Armored Core 2. You know what? I need to add that to the list. I'm going to do that right now. Armored Core 2 on the PS2 needs to be next. I need... And my... I haven't played any of those modern ones, so I'm going to put those on the wheel in the future. I had played Armored Core 1 and Armored Core 1B on the PlayStation 1 on stream, and I think I might have played a little bit of Masters of the Arena. I like Masters of the Arena a lot, but it's just not that interesting either compared to 1. I mean, it's almost the same game. It's just got an arena you have to grind a little bit. I probably will put a little bit of time into Elden Ring this morning at some point after breakfast. But for now, gotta call it. Sorry, Gladius, you're just too long. I am planning on completing most of the games on my completion list. I don't like to bail on them. That's why I put so much effort into this one. But what can I say? It just keeps going. Who's online? I don't know how to edit the characters. I'm playing on real hardware. I don't have anything to cheat with. And even if you could, I don't know that that would... Even with that, if I could instantly kill every enemy with, like, thunder from my eyes, I don't think that that would... It would still take 15 hours. I think if I were that strong, it would still take 15 hours. I think that's how long this game is. I think the time to beat is wrong, or I'm just doing something completely wrong. And every guide I check seems to be suggesting about what I'm doing. I don't get it. I'm sure it can be done. There's just a lot of battles that have to be cleared. Just for not really any reason, you just have to do them. You just need a mark on your belt for each one of these things, like 80 times per city. Everyone is playing Elden Ring, which again, I'm hesitant to host over to. I feel like I am definitely in the minority for not being like absolutely enthralled by that game, but it is okay. I am going to play it a little bit more this morning. I want to host TGH in the meaning time. Have a good night, everybody. If you're here in a couple hours, I'll see you then. We have Arcade Pit tonight, and after Arcade Pit, we got Speed Bump, new game, Mystery Race, and after that, me and Catsworth going to finish AI Arena, which we did not do yesterday. Couldn't make that happen. The scheduling didn't work. So AI Arena is going to be at 10 p.m. or so, 10 p.m. Eastern, yeah, to midnight today. Have a good night.